What is the mood in camp following Saturday's defeat against Jersey?
Daisy, I can't disguise we were all a little bit shocked. We prepared very well during the week, went out and probably we all feel we had our pants pulled down over in Jersey, and you know the plane home wasn't the best really. But you know we have this conversation often. I think you only ever interview me when we lost, but but the lads quite quickly get about the work, and we had a good little session yesterday. I managed to get around some of the boys, spoke about the game, some of the things we could have done different if we had the opportunity again, and looked at how we can fix things up. And we went about that we did an indoor session last night, trying to correct some of the lineouts, and some of the boys have shown us the skills with the football and basketball, get a bit of movement in, and then we've got a good session prep for tonight as well. Yeah, I think at the end of tonight, Daisy, we will be rid of the weekend.
The awful pitch conditions didn't allow much room for free-flowing rugby. Did this change your initial game plan, and how did it affect the game overall?
Did actually, yeah. We went to try and play some football. We felt that there was opportunities we could gain through getting into the wider channels against Jersey. They slightly compressed at time with the defence. It would have been nice to gain an advantage on the outside, but the conditions were just so shocking, and the wind was up as well, that we decided to kick a little bit more, especially first half. And you know, reality, the defence and we got some good turnovers and field position in the first half from the kicking ploy. And second half, we felt we had a good little reorganisation at half time. When the boys went out, the wheels just fell off, and nothing went well for us. And credit to Jersey, they must have had a chat about what they thought we might be looking to do second half, and shut down some of the things that we wanted to do. So our possession in the line out dried up, or the type of ball we wanted dried up, and the scrum creaked a little bit. And if you don't give the backs some reasonable first phase possession, then it's a tough day at the office.
So where would you say that Jersey gained the upper hand?
Pretty much all over. They were good. They were well prepared. They went about the work very well. One of our former players, a real good character, Alex Ray, runs a line out for them, and he competed well and shut down a lot of the things that we wanted to do. And they made some changes up front. I thought they were good changes. You know, we expected to, I should say, the bench not has been as strong as ours, but they competed well. And the second half, I thought they ground out a great 40 minutes really for the win.
So what areas will you be working on ahead of league leaders Worcester Warriors coming this weekend?
We've had a couple of good looks at Worcester, and you know, since we played them last, they've got better. They're a great side, and there are certain little things that we'll have a look at this week. I obviously don't want to tell you, Daisy, at this moment in time, but there might be some slight opportunities. But when you're playing against a side as good as Worcester are, it's about doing the simple things right. You know, you've got to dot your I's and cross your T's in order just to get yourself some ball to play with in the first place. So we've been working hard this week on making sure that the things I felt were a little bit slack on last week, or got rattled and didn't go to plan, we'll make sure that we get them right. And if we get some ball to play with, hopefully we'll have a crack at Worcester. But you know, make no mistakes, they're a good side, Daisy, and in front of our own crowd, we expect to roll our sleeves up and have a good account of ourselves. But I'll be cock-a-hoop and a very, very happy man if we get a win.
And so what dangers will Dean Ryan's side pose?
Pace, power, skill set. I've looked at it, Daisy, and there's not a lot at the moment they're not playing with. You know, they're a very good side, and for me, if I was to toss a coin, as with Bristol and Worcester, and say who do I fancy at this moment of the time before we go into the playoffs, I'd say for sure Worcester. They're absolutely on song at the moment.
How important will the 16th man be at Goldington Road this weekend?
Well, the Goldington Road, the 16th man, I think we'll be talking about our support base more than the referee, because we have a great support base here. You know, our speckies, our fans, are fantastic, Daisy, and you know, the results or the way we went about our work at Jersey, it does hurt everybody a little bit, because we have fans that travelled all the way over there, and it's not the kind of rugby they want to see, and I know they do want to see winning rugby. And if we can give them something to shout and bawl about this weekend, then that's fantastic. We want them debating about things all week in the pub and at work, and when they're having a cup of tea about how things were at Goldington Road, and we do want the fans to get behind them, because they've given everything over the years to us. You know, it's the same people we see coming in, week out, and the families, and we see the kids growing up the longer we're here and everything, and it's fantastic. And you know, again, we just want to make sure that we can perform the best we can, and give the crowds value for money, and something that they feel that they've had. It's worth to come into Goldington Road and tell people to, you know, to come back. It's a great day out, great day out for the kids, great day out for the family, and that's the kind of message we want to put through by our actions on the field.